Hey everybody, so the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer dropped while I was at work, so Kiwi told me I should react to it instead of just, watch it right away and spoil myself. So yeah, I knew the event was going on, and based on the artwork panel we saw before the reveal, when I was looking at Twitter, I was like, yeah, that's probably Kingdom Hearts 4. So here we are, Kingdom Hearts 4 reveal. I'm a little sad that it wasn't revealed during an event where we all could have watched, like, worldwide together, because KH3 had that with E3, right? But it's been a while, so it's been a long time since a real, like crazy trailer. And she told me it was sick, so I've high hopes that it'll be a fun watch. She did warn me this is a 7 minute long video. It's not the entire thing's not Kingdom Hearts 4. And I understand that because otherwise I would have been like, holy shit, what a long trailer. Let's see. So basically, I don't want to throw theories and stuff out there like that. I don't think there's going to be gameplay shown. If there is, it's going to be minimal, so I'm not expecting that. I know a lot of people watch me for gameplay analysis. If I have to go back and analyze anything, sure, I'll do it. But right now, I'm just here to, like, enjoy watching it and see what we might have in store. And I've been very excited pretty excited about where the story's been going, because now that we're finally away from Xehanort, we got villains that we actually can be pretty interested about, like, what's Master of Masters doing, what's Yozora up to. I'm not saying he's a villain, but his story seems interesting too, whatever they're going to do with it. So, let's watch the video. Hopefully the audio's good, otherwise, I suck. Yeah, everything's good, alright. I guess, yeah, hopefully not. I heard there's like something mobile related, and that must be this. I mean, I assume this is the Dark Road finale or whatever that they've been holding on to for a while. I did actually try to play Union Cross. I actually do have an account. I played a little bit of it, but I never really got into it. It was a little boring for me. So instead, I just watched all the cutscenes online. Good song. I have not played Dark Road at all or actually watched any of the cutscenes yet, so it's a little foreign to me, whatever's going on. Okay, we got a hopefully guaranteed date for Dark Road to conclude. All right. All right, is this it? Is this the time? No, it's not. All right. Oh shit.
光と闇から生まれた始まりは心によって育まれた。命は脈々と受け継がれ、時が流れ、やがて世界となった大地は人々の暮らしを作り上げた。ここは光と闇、継ぐものと継がざるもの、夢と歪みを持った多層都市スカラアドカエルム。子はやがて衆となり、結社を組織した。
Okay, what's this? Is this another mobile game?
継がざる者の結社。いくつもの衆は都市を巡る決
It's looking like it. You can't pass this off as a console game in 2022. I mean, there's normal-ish combat. That looks okay. Probably, hopefully, a little more exciting. Because I was bored the Tears in Union Cross combat. Thank God the Mary Poppins Heartless are in the game. Just wouldn't be a Kingdom Hearts game without Darkseid. Oh wow, cool. See what he looks like in not GB form. Cool beans. So, missing link. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Closed beta testing. Okay, sometime this year. Alright, you know, it looks better than Union Cross easily, but I guess we just don't know enough to be sure. The Lost Master Arc. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, pretty.
他の世界に退場すればいい。選択肢は無限にあるはずだ。
Wow. Kingdom Hearts 4? Though? Holy shit. New age graphics and everything. Oh. Wow, dude. Like, that's probably in-game too, right? I'd imagine. Oh, it's her, the girl's name I can't pronounce. Yeah, Quadratum, got it. Daytime, though? I wasn't quite expecting that. Because everything we've seen of this has been, like, night. I need more context. I would like to think Sora brought the dark side here. Dark side's wherever Sora goes, always. Quick, send the tweet. Oh. Oh shit, actual gameplay. Obviously in the early stages. Whoa, okay. That could be fun. That kind of stuff's usually fun to do for movement. Sora's still kind of broken, huh? I don't know what Master sounds like in JP, so I don't know if that's him, but it's probably him. Damn, dude. Graphics, you know, like, graphics don't make a game, but to see the series come this far with that's really impressive. Like, they're just, yeah, pretty much embracing it now. Is that JP Hades? I can't tell, I don't remember. Was that it? No, that couldn't have been it. Sorry, there's ads. Oh, that's it, I guess. That was 7 minutes already? That flew by. Really? I'm in incognito, by the way, because Kiwi didn't want me to get, like, spoiled. Yeah, Jesus. Holy shit, that was the fastest, Wow. That was the fastest 7 minutes ever for me. Jesus. Okay, so I can sit here and analyze it, but first thoughts is it looks beautiful. Okay, they showed like a little bit of combat, which is more than they did with KH3 reveal. What did the KH3 reveal do? Like just show Sora walking up on the beach picking up the Aqua Keyblade. And then, obviously everyone lost their shit because they were like, "Oh my god, I get it." But man, this is kind of another level, and it's cool to see where they're going with it. I'm not surprised Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced this fast, though, because I think Nomura in some interview, because, he loves interviews, stated, or he loves to reveal all this information in interviews, said, like, Kingdom Hearts 4 is, like, coming kind of soon. And I don't think it gave, like, a actual, like, any kind of year. Yeah. So I want to say, is it playing? Okay. I want to say, don't think it's going to come out soon. I hope they didn't announce it that fast, but like, look at FF16, we're still waiting on that, but it wasn't announced like super early either. So hopefully they don't make the same mistake where they reveal a game like 7 years early or whatever. Well, I guess they didn't really do that with KH3, I don't think. It was less than that. But at any rate, I'm pretty hyped because I'm glad they didn't. Well, they're not going to spoil too much, I guess, in the first trailer. But I've learned not to watch final trailers anymore for Square games because they love to just show everything. But this obviously didn't show too much of anything at all. So yeah, it looks like Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to take place in Quadratum with Sora. I do wonder how it's going to work though, because you have you have everybody looking for him, so you're going to play as other people at the same time, So those things are kind of like going through my head. The different kind of movements Sora could do now looks kind of neat. I mean, like, did we see air stepping? Okay, let's actually go back and watch. All right, hold on. So, what was that? That was like all the intro stuff. Let's go to the actual trailer again. Okay, let's get rid of that. I don't want YouTube Premium. Yeah, Lost Master. We're okay. Let's pause a second. We're finally out of the Xehanort saga. I think Dark Road's supposed to be like, just stuff off to the side of Xehanort, right? But like, hopefully they don't somehow try to bring it back in any way. I don't know about you guys, and I know I've said this before. Xehanort really, I don't like him as a villain. I think he's a terrible villain. Very unimpressive, unimaginative. You can't relate to him at all either in any way, I feel. I think he's like a terrible villain. But then you got like Master of Masters, who we're not even sure if he's a villain, but he could be. But it's just like, hopefully they make it more compelling this time around, because Master of Masters is where I have a lot of interest in this. Like, he's got a lot of build up to who he is and what his real plans are. And then you got Yozora in the mix too. And it's like, how is he going to play in this? So yeah, it's gonna be fun, I think, to jump into this new arc, new saga, and leave the boring Xehanort stuff behind. So yeah, I'm all for the Lost Master arc, All right, let's move on. I just wanted to throw those thoughts out in case you were wondering where I am on the story. DDD definitely dropped my interest a lot because of the blatant, terrible time traveling, but then it kind of brought it back a bit, I think, with like Master of Masters and Yozora stuff. Like, now I'm more invested again. And yeah, like, graphically, they're going all out. Like, that, I assume that's an in-game cutscene, too, with Sora when he was laying down. And, like, this stuff is probably... I mean, it's the power of the current-gen consoles, I don't think anymore we're gonna be getting, like, ridiculous cartoony graphics, which, Kingdom Hearts has always been, like, top-of-the-line graphics for the most part. But they also they had their own aesthetic, so... Like, just looking at Sora there is impressive, like... What an upgrade from, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 alone. There's not really much else to talk about in this area. Yeah, so when Sora died, he came here, I guess. We knew that from Kingdom Hearts 3 secret endings and stuff. So this is the, what the hell did Yensid call this? The other reality or something? Alternate reality? I don't know. I don't remember Melody of every cutscene anymore. I'm excited for the music now too, because now I don't see them like doing what they did with Cage 3 and like remixing all the old music. I think this has to be all new. I think Yozora was a good indication of that. I want to know what made this weird dark side show up here. Yeah, so we got our normal HUD. Just, it's basically like Kingdom Hearts 3 exact. They could change it. They do tend to change these before the final product, as we've learned. I want to go back and see that again, that movement. Yeah, we got like, kind of like flow-mo stuff still. Yeah, that keychain whip, you know, the hook shot or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cool stuff. It can add a lot of fun movement. No air stepping, surprisingly, yet. I wonder if that's something that we have to learn again, or if they're removing it in favor of, like, hook shotting stuff. Because, like, what if you could hook shot an enemy and, like, fly to them? That could lead to some pretty cool, like, you know, Scorpion-esque combos. So that line right there is actually what really caught my interest the first time around. I was like, oh, you know, that's a good thing. You know, like, that doesn't mean the whole game has to take place in Quadratum. You know, maybe he sort of tries to leave and then gets tossed around into other worlds. It opens the door to a lot of possibilities, and I think they're probably... They might, I imagine they're still going to stick with mostly Disney worlds, but I do wonder if they might try to branch out a little bit, because that line right there basically means Nomura can do whatever he wants here. Like all the rules are his to create from scratch. He's not like, he didn't like have to wing it like after Kingdom Hearts 1, where he had to like suddenly like make everything make sense after, you know, the first game when it really took off. Like now he's basically could do whatever he wants here. And that's interesting to me. So hopefully it's really well thought out. But I mean, it does feel like he's doing a good job with thinking these things through now. Okay, let's continue. I don't know who both of these are. Like, someone will clarify in the comments when I upload this, or I'll just read it somewhere before it's live, and I'm sure we'll know. I don't know the JP voices for Master of Masters, because I would only really want to listen to Master of Masters in English, because Ray Chase is a great voice actor, I feel, and perfect for Master of Masters. So I don't know if that's supposed to be him or what. I sincerely hope there's not another organization, because, I mean, it got a little stale when they had the real organization in Cage 3. It's like, okay, fine. you get one redo on that, and that's it. After that, it becomes a little silly. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, that's all he says. I had a hard time seeing that was 4 the first time. I was like, that still looks like 3. Well, yeah, it's a little down there. But yeah, I mean, that's our current logo for 4. All right. I'm surprised, you know, like, I know that he said Kingdom Hearts 4 was going to come first, or soon rather, but I didn't, you know, I really didn't think he would push it out, or at least put out a trailer before, like, a side game. Maybe The Missing Link is the side game, but I shouldn't say I hope not, because I'm not saying side games tend to be like good in Kingdom Hearts. Like for lore, yeah, they're useful, but usually gameplay wise, they can struggle. But obviously, there's not. I know you guys watch me for combat over story, so I'm not going to sit here and make 1,000 theories and whatnot, and go frame by frame in every cutscene and try to theorize everything what everything could mean. And there's not much gameplay to really dissect here, especially because it's very bare bones. It's like when Cage 3 came out and you saw, what was the first one we saw? Like we saw him fighting the Demon Tide, or what is it? The Demon Tide, I think, in Twilight Town, and there wasn't really, I think, much to analyze there, and that wasn't even really like at all the final product we got. So there's not much to really say combat wise yet. I hope they kind of. You know, Cage 3 overall is a pretty solid combat system. Like, I think the balancing of the game was the only real problem it overall had. Like, the quickness and snappiness of, like, combat is still pretty there, you know. And the Remind DLC data fights in Yozora and whatnot definitely reinforce that, I think. Well, when we get more gameplay trailers, I'll definitely dive into those very in depth. But yeah, right now, a good first impression. They definitely showed more than I thought they would. You know, like they could have just shown Kingdom Hearts 4 logo, and then everybody would have just lost their shit. You know, like scream into the mic, ear splicing audio, right? But instead, they put in the effort to showcase a pretty impressive reveal trailer for Kingdom Hearts, because they don't really do that usually, if I can recall correctly. All right, I think I'm rambling on right now, but yeah. So Dark Road, no interest, unfortunately. I'm sorry, mobile players. I've done like what 3 sponsorships with Raid Shadow Legends now on Twitch, and it's pretty apparent to me that Square C, or at least the Kingdom Hearts mobile games, struggle to be good mobile games. So unless you only watch it for its story, I feel like it's not a good mobile game. So hopefully based on what I've seen, the Missing Link looks a little more like involved, I guess. A little more like Kingdom Hearts combat style, which is what I was hoping for, instead of like really wacky card game that is a snooze fest. Because like I like Recom to an extent. It's a pretty fun combat system with cards. So it's not like I inherently hate card systems, but for some reason, like Union Cross just was not good. And Dark Road, I haven't heard anything good about. I haven't played it myself. I don't know if I ever will. I'm not obviously a big person. So it's just weird that I think they have been struggling to get a really good mobile Kingdom Hearts game going, and I kind of don't want them to. But what surprised me also about this is that we don't still have like a collection of cutscenes to watch Union Cross yet. And I think a lot of people are predicting that would be, unless it is revealed, and I just haven't got that info yet. I haven't jumped online after the event took place. This is the first thing I'm witnessing. Yeah, it should be. I think they should come up with some way to do that. I don't think a remake or remaster onto current gen console is a good idea, personally, because if they don't heavily change the way the game plays, it's still going to be, to me, a snooze fest. I mean, you know, I'm not saying if you like Union Cross, you're an idiot. Like, that's fine. If you like it and you think it's great and it's the best game, cool. More power to you. I don't. And I just couldn't get into it. But then, you know, I always thought the cutscenes were interesting, especially anything Master of Masters related was cryptic enough to kind of like ensnare my interest. So, yeah, that's all I really wanted to rant about and talk about. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4. Looking forward to seeing more. Yeah, I guess that concludes it. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and I will see you next time.